Hi, I'm Dolly, certified dog trainer and behavior consultant from Germany. And if your dog growls, stiffens, or snaps when you approach food or toys, you're probably wondering what's going on and how to stop it without breaking trust. In this video, I'll show you what resource guarding really is, why it's more common than most people realize, and how to work with your dog safely and respectfully. It's not about dominance, it's about feeling secure. Let's get started. What is resource guarding? Resource guarding is a behavior where a dog protects something they value. It might be food, toys, bones, a bed or resting spot, a person, even stolen socks. And it often shows up as freezing, stiff posture, growling, lip curling, lunging or snapping. It's easy to feel hurt or confused when it happens. After all, you feed your dog, love them, care for them. Why would they guard something from you? The answer isn't about loyalty or love. It's about safety. Resource guarding isn't dominance. It's not defiance. It's an instinct rooted in survival. In the wild, resources were scarce. Guarding what you had could mean the difference between survival and starvation. Modern dogs don't need to fight for food, but the instinct remains, especially when they've had to compete in the past. Their environment feels unpredictable. They're unsure when or if something will return. So when your dog growls as you approach the food bowl, it's not because they're trying to be alpha. They're saying, "I'm not sure I'll get this again. Please don't take it." And that message deserves to be heard. Some dogs are more prone to guarding than others. Factors include genetics and breed tendencies, early life experiences, inconsistent feeding or sharing practices, high-value items not properly introduced, stressful environments. It's especially common in rescue dogs, puppies from large litters, and dogs adopted from shelters, where resources may have been limited. The guarding behavior is often learned and unintentionally reinforced. If a dog growls and someone backs off, they learn. Growling works. It keeps my stuff safe, so they use it again. But here's the key. The growl is communication, and that's good. It means your dog is still trying to talk, instead of going straight to biting. Punishing a growl teaches silence, not safety. That's how dogs go from grumbly to suddenly aggressive. Instead, we want to understand the growl, learn what your dog is afraid of losing, and build a system where they feel safe to let go. In the next part, I'll show you how to recognize early signs of guarding so you can respond before things escalate. Spotting the early signs of guarding. Resource guarding doesn't start with a bite. It starts small, subtle, easy to miss until it isn't. That's why spotting the early signs can prevent major conflict. Let's look at the quiet signals your dog might give before things escalate. 1. Freezing. Your dog suddenly becomes still, especially when someone approaches. No tail wag, no head turn, just locked posture. That's not calm, that's control. 2. Hovering or blocking. If your dog positions their body between the resource and someone else, they're guarding. Watch how they place themselves, around bones, toys, or even your lap. 3. Hard staring. A fixed gaze aimed at a person or other animal who's near the valued item. It says, "I see you. Don't try it." 4. Eating faster. If someone approaches and your dog speeds up their chewing or gulping, they may fear losing the item. It's not just hunger, it's defense. 5. Moving the resource. Your dog picks up the toy or treat and carries it away when someone gets too close. That's protective behavior. 6. Low growling or grumbling. It may sound cute, but if it's paired with tense posture, it's a warning. 7. Lip lifting or side eye. Subtle but serious. These micro expressions are your dog's way of saying, "I'm uncomfortable." Now, let's talk about context. Guarding can happen around food bowls, chews or bones, toys, trash or stolen items, beds and resting spots, favorite people, spaces like crates or under tables. It's not always about what's valuable to us. It's about what's valuable to them. And it can be situational. A dog may not guard their bowl normally, but might if another dog is nearby, or if the item is especially tasty. Understanding the pattern helps you predict behavior and stay proactive instead of reactive. So keep a log. What's being guarded? Who is nearby? What happened right before the guarding started? The more data you collect, the more clearly you'll see the triggers. Now, what should you not do when you notice guarding? Don't reach for the item. Don't yell or punish. Don't try to dominate the dog. Don't remove the resource without a plan. All of these increase tension and make future guarding more intense. Instead, create space and calm. Let the dog have distance and start planning your training approach. In the next part, I'll show you how to reduce guarding behavior using safe, force-free methods and how to rebuild trust while protecting everyone involved. Practical training to reduce guarding. Now that you understand the signs of guarding, let's talk about how to shift that behavior safely and respectfully, because trust isn't built by taking things away. It's built by giving your dog a reason to feel safe letting go. Step 1. Teach trade. The goal is simple. When you say trade, your dog learns. They'll get something better if they give something up. Start with low-value items. Hold a treat in one hand and calmly offer it. Say trade and gently take the toy when your dog drops it voluntarily. Then immediately give the treat and return the toy if safe. Never force the exchange. It's about choice, not coercion. Over time, work up to higher value items as your dog's confidence grows. Step 2. Build approach and retreat games. Instead of always taking things away, teach your dog that people approaching numbers good things. Start by walking toward your dog while they're chewing something low value. Toss a treat, then walk away. Repeat, gradually getting closer. Always toss, never grab. Eventually, your dog learns. Humans near my stuff? That's cool. They bring snacks. Step 3. Practice. Drop it with movement. Use toys during play. Let your dog take it. Ask for drop and trade for another toy or treat. This builds trust around letting go without pressure. Step 4. Feed from the hand. For food bowl guarding, start by hand feeding. Your dog sees your hand as a source, not a threat. Then move to dropping kibble into the bowl while they eat. Over time, your approach becomes a bonus, not an interruption. Step 5. Respect space. Don't reach into your dog's mouth. Don't stick your hand into the bowl. Don't try to prove a point. You're not asserting control. You're creating safety. Step 6. Manage the environment. If guarding happens around toys, limit access to high-value items when guests or kids are present. If it's food guarding between dogs, feed them separately. This isn't giving in. It's preventing conflict while training new habits. Step 7. Don't label your dog. He's aggressive. She's possessive. He's the alpha. These labels harm progress. Your dog isn't bad. They're just not yet sure they're safe. In the next part, we'll talk about how to protect kids and guests around guarding dogs, when to seek help, and how to build a long-term plan that works for everyone. Safety, support, and long-term trust. Resource guarding can feel scary, especially when kids, guests, or other pets are involved. So let's talk safety, support, and sustainable change. 1. Set up physical boundaries. Baby gates, crates, leashes, these tools aren't punishment. They're clarity. Use them to manage space during mealtimes, play, and rest. If your dog guards toys, put them away when visitors come. If food is the issue, create feeding stations where no one can interfere. 2. Teach family rules. Everyone in the house should know. Don't take things from the dog. Don't tease or reach unexpectedly. Don't approach during meals or chewing time. Teach kids to call dogs away from the resource rather than reaching toward it. 3. Use structured hand feeding with children. Let your child toss treats toward the bowl while you supervise. This builds a positive link. Small humans, good things happen. Never let a child feed directly by hand unless you're 100% sure the dog is safe and calm. 4. Involve a professional. If your dog's guarding is frequent, escalating, or intense, don't wait. Work with a certified trainer or behaviorist who uses positive reinforcement and fear-free methods. A good pro will help you create a safe plan, tailored to your dog and household. 5. Track progress. Log when guarding happens, what was being protected, who was nearby, and how your dog reacted. Over time, you'll see patterns shift, and you'll know what's working. 6. Celebrate small wins. Your dog looked up instead of freezing. They let you approach without stiffening. That's progress. Don't wait for perfection to reward the path. 7. Let go of guilt. If your dog guards something from you, it's not a sign that they don't love you. It's a sign they feel unsure in that moment. And the fact that you're here, learning and trying, that's everything. Final thought. Your dog's growl, stiff posture, or protective behavior isn't an act of war. It's a request. Can I keep this? Do I have to fight for it? When we answer that request with structure, empathy, and safety, the guarding fades, not through force, but through trust. And that trust lasts far beyond any toy or bone. Stay connected. I'm just a bark away.